Try to get you some of the shell carving here. These were carved on seashells here, and it was some type of a status thing where they only people of a certain rank were allowed to have these symbols. They're on conch shells that probably came from the eastern coast. I'll go over here and show you some more of them. There's a gorget or gore. You can see symbol here. We have some kind of a weapon here, elongated celt, warrior elite class here. The copper items that have been found in some of these mounds. This one here says the Craig Mound. You can't see them too well because of the reflection of the glass. This is a pipe right here. And they go all the way around it. And they call this is the famous Lucifer pipe. I guess because the figure sort of looks like a devil or something, I don't know. You can see where the stem of the pipe went in. The figure, I would say, is maybe about a foot high, or something like that. And again here, this is about 6 inches also. I mean about a foot, 6 inches, yeah. About a foot high, and it's right next to the other one. See, you see the hole there for the pipe stem went in. This is the Caddoan culture here, and over here I wanted to show you one of their dances here. Let's see, a heavy bird motif. They sort of have a bird and a serpent motif. Now here are more of the shells. You can see. Don't know what design that is there. We'll probably would tell here it's a armadillos. A couple of armadillos. There. Canoes is right on the Arkansas River here.
Post set in the ground in a squarish shape. Archaeologists have found the round, dark, stained remains of post holes over most of the site. From careful analysis of old post holes.
Here's got a close-up here of making beads there. They're constructing beads. See some of their bead work in here. Made them out of shells. Things. Once again, this is Caddoan culture. There's one of their pipes there. Double bong. Also chipped flints here. Lights, chip, flint. Stressing there were hunter-gatherers. A lot of shell things here. Mortuary pipe, or it's a mortuary figure. I don't believe this was. Yeah, we have the things back here for the pipes, but this was found buried in one of the graves there. I was in the museum there, and I'm now walking out into the mound area. There's a couple mounds here. The main mound is right there. I would say it's about, you can see it there. Oh, it's maybe about 40 feet high, and it's long, but that's the main mound where they found everything in there. I'm going to walk over, and then over here there's another series of mounds here, and it's on a floodplain on the Arkansas River. Archaeologists there that this hill right here, that's not a mound or anything. It's a mountain. There's a hill there, and this is what marked this site here. This is how someone traveling up or down the river would know that they had reached this site. And this was a very status-oriented, very a chiefdom, where power and status were very important and relied on grave goods for status. And these were a group of warrior priests of a Caddoan culture that controlled this area here. I'm going to walk up to one of these houses here of the mound series. I'll zoom out a little bit, give you all of them here. There's a smaller mound right there. You can just see it. I don't know what its use was. Could probably find out if I read the book on it. Now, I've also been informed by the park administrator there that there was one of those beehive type houses, which is the main type house they lived in also, but that was torn down, or I mean it was burned down about 5 years ago, and they have never bothered to rebuild it. Of the house here, there's the door, the roof there. Going to take a complete 360 around here. They said that this village, there's the floodplain there that this is on, and there's the marker there that marks this village, that mountain on the Arkansas River, or actually a hill. You find this group's location, and right there's the main mound. This site was abandoned in the 1400s. Give you a real good view of it here. Mounds were bigger than this, but they were torn up by souvenir hunters over the years, and a lot of the stuff was looted and taken out of here. But even despite it all, just showing you the floodplain here, where their agriculture would have been, there were still an immense amount of grave goods found here. This was one of the most powerful chiefdoms operating in this area. They controlled everything in this area. All the trade had to come in through here. Once again, that's the Arkansas River, flows right past that hill. That's the defining place, or defining landmark. That's what they used back then to, they used that as like maps, for a map, an overview. This is called the Craig Mound. Here you go. Here's the specs on this mound. Read that if you can. 725 well, you can read it yourself. 725 individuals were buried in this mound, and they believe they were of some high status group, controlled. Like I say, I'm probably repeating myself more than. This is interesting here. Masses of human bones. Litter burials. Remains of highest ranking political religious leaders were carried to a large prepared surface on cedar litters. Accompanied the dead was a society's wealth, such as engraved conch shells, beads, special pottery, and staff implements of exotic stone. There are earlier burials, and there's a crematory basin. Apparently, there was cremation practice. The mound. The main mound, I should say. There's an excellent book I bought on this that would supplement this, probably give you quite a bit of information about it. Once again, here's the floodplain. Now there's 3 more mounds way up here. And It's an overcast day, so I can't really tell where I am in relation to the sun. So I wouldn't say they're east, west, or north or south, but I would say they're about maybe a quarter mile from the other mounds. So I'm going to walk up to those. In there where they have a lot of the grave goods, they have a really good visual presentation. Once again, there's the defining mark here. I'd say that hill there is about three or 4 miles, maybe more. Okay, this explains here what those three mounds are I was showing you. Apparently, we're looking at a necropolis here. This whole area was. Now I'm going to turn to the right here just to give you. Now there's a plain there. There are the 3 mounds. They were built. The 3 there you can see. They were built on top of another one, and then there's another one that one was built up on top. So there's like 3 layers. So this is apparently an Indian cemetery here we're looking at. According to now down there's the other mound there through those trees. You can see it. And there's a reconstructed, where's the reconstructed? The reconstructed house is right through there. In relation, once again, we've got to always relate here. That mountain is right through there. Or I should say a hill, actually, is right through there. And here about the Brown Mound, which is right here at, it's a part of this complex here. There was a temple mound here. It shows a picture here of what the artist's conception of what was there at one time, and you can read this for yourself. Brown Mound was partially dug in by pot hunters, so you know these areas have been looted. Once again, here we have. Now, where exactly this mound was, it doesn't really explain here in this, but it may have been right out here, the Temple Mound. And there's the big mound. There's the central mound, and there's your reference point through there. Over the plaza here, what they call the plaza. Now, there's some temple mounds around here. They're low, but they believe that that's where the chiefs would have lived. They're real important chiefs. I'm going to try to. Here you can see here this mound where I just came from. How it's sort of different ones. All they say it was actually 3 different mounds there. A burial mound was there, and there was a house built there, and some other things. So, over the years, you know. But this is the central plaza of this city here. I'm at the Copple Mound, as you can see here. I believe this is another temple burial type site, and it's right there. In relation, there's another one. Down there, I'm turning left here. There's the last mound I was at there, the 3 together. The reference point is right through there. The other mound is over. First mound we went to is over that hill right there. This is the plaza here. The other house mounds, there's where I just was. There's those there's the 3 there. Reference points over that. I'm looking out over the plaza now. There's the mound again there. And here's what they have to say about it. Other house mounds. These mounds literally were all around here. Some of them have probably been leveled. This is the plaza right here. And there's that mound I was just at. Since this is I'm on the other side of the plaza now. The Craig Mound is over top of that mound about a quarter mile. This is on the trail here. There's a trail that goes around the plaza. There's the plaza. It's 3-on-1. The one I showed you earlier there as I was coming in. Reference point right over that tree. Here's the plaza. The trail circles this plaza here. Brown Mound, Copple Mound, and the other house mounds of this part of the park from a rough circle, which by comparison to other mound sites, the southeastern portion of the United States has been called a plaza. Such open plazas and other sites are believed to have been used for ceremonies such as that of the green corn ceremony, the welcoming of ambassadors from other tribes, and funerals of great chiefs. At Cahokia in East St. Louis, Illinois, part of the plaza was used for a wood hinge, a gigantic circle of wooden posts used to predict the seasons. Some archaeologists suspect that a similar circle may have existed at Spiro. All of this is uncertain. What is certain is that the excavation in the fall of 1981 revealed remains of several small mounds to the area of the so-called plaza, around which were unknown before. So this area remains one of the most mysterious parts of the Spiro Mound site. And there you have a overview of the plaza here. I'm standing, well, you can see you're standing right there, and you'll be looking left here. There's the plaza. Okay, I'm going to spin around here. The reference point is right over in there. The Craig Mound there's some people walking at the base of it, so you can see the size of it. Reference point is right there. See him there? Replicas of some mortuary baskets weaved here at Spiro. Once again, the famous Lucifer pipe. A real good close up here. One of the most famous objects here. There's the pipe stem. Spiro's effect was it was a natural gateway for trade. Why they were probably middle was there. He just said trade and tribute was their economic power. These are warriors here. It's a very warrior-oriented society. Trade, he just said over there, oriented to trade and tribute.
For 2 or 3 centuries, the Spiro people flourished. However, after 1200 AD, the
sacrifice at the burials,
with engraved shells and places
serpent.
Important in the mythology of historic southeastern Sun scene.
We don't know what.
And there are many unique objects only found at Spiro. A 3-legged cock.
Body tattooing that apparently the man in there said that they did a lot of body tattooing, the archaeologist in there. And these people, this is one of their rights here, they controlled approximately 15 other villages that had to work for them through tribute or whatever. And the average person would have just been involved in growing corn around here. That was their big, corn growing was their big staple, and then hunting. And they also hunted the buffalo. There's our reference point there that marked this village. And there are the mounds over there. Like I say, they controlled about 15 villages here. Why they disappeared from here, according to their culture, was just either exhausted, there was a drought or war, or that one man offered a house where the shootout occurred in Plaza City. You can see the kind of neighborhood it's in. Nice peaceful little suburban neighborhood on the outskirts of Joplin. There's the main house there, and then this is like a half type house, and there's the bullet hole above the door. There's chipped. He assured me that that is a bullet hole. The officers were killed. They parked the car up right in front of the drive here. The Barrows came out of those garage doors there with their cars. And one of them was shot. Clyde shot one of them as he was pulling the garage door down. And then the other one was shot somewhere near the corner of the house over there. Now, little did those officers had no idea when they went in here who they were dealing with. They didn't know the Barrow gang was part of their formula for that day. There may be another bullet hole, he told me, up in that area right there. But he's not sure, and I'm not sure either. Could just be a chip. And right down there is the main road, the escape routes. If I go down there and to the left, I'll go right into downtown Joplin, and if I go the other way, there's just a network of roads there, and that used to be the old Highway 71. They chose this place because of the accessibility of it. I'll get the address. 3347 and a half. And that's the Barrow house. This